Hey there, thanks for tuning into Duck Bricks. I'm Chris, and I have a very exciting announcement for the Bionicle Fanon contest, specifically for the second Bionicle Fanon contest, the Dinosaurs of Bota Magna. So the entry period for the large category has finally been closed, and I've been hard at work today collating all the entries, checking stud.io files with my review team, and making sure all the entries are ready to go for voting, which starts right now. And so here is how voting is going to work for this phase of the competition. We got a whopping 60 large entries that were approved for entry to the competition, and so we're going to be splitting this into semifinals and finals. There will be 3 rounds of semifinals, each consisting of 20 different items, so 20, 40, and 60, and of those 3, 4 will move on to the finals. So 4, 8, and 12 will move on, and we'll finally have a bout of finals to win the 2 massive prizes. Now, just a quick overview of what the prizes are. As a reminder, for those of you who might not know what I'm talking about, earlier we announced the prizes for both the large and small category, and for the large category, Bionicle Iliad is providing the LEGO Creator Mighty Dinosaurs 3-in-1 set for the runner-up second place prize, and for the first place prize, Duck Bricks has once again partnered with Socket Ball Resin Casting Mask to produce this glorious transparent green and dark green blended mask for the Glatorian Galu helmet. It is a stunning mask that I am so excited to announce the winner for, and now it is time for you to decide the winners. And so let's take a quick look at the polls, explain exactly how to use them, and then let's get going.
Alright, so before we get into the actual 3 categories here, I think it's important to actually first go over the schedule itself. So, as you may know, the small category is currently completed. I do know the winner, however, we are holding off on the winner announcement until August 11th, which is the official Bionicle Day stream, or at least the second day of the stream, where we will have the grand announcement of the small category winner. Now, funnily enough, timing has kind of worked out that the review period for the large entries took a lot less time than I thought it would, thanks to my incredible review team. Thank you again so much, everyone, for doing that. And so this basically took us no days, or within the span of 1 day, to get set up, and now it is still August 1st in most time zones, which means that voting now starts from August 1st to August 9th. And voting again will be held on Google Forms until the winner is announced on August 10th, where I actually will be announcing the large category winner on August 10th, so a day before the small category winner comes out, if everything timed well goes and according to plan. Now, specifically, this particular document is linked in the description below. Please do check that out right now, and this actually gives you links to each of the 3 rounds for the semifinals of the large category. All you need to do is click on every single one of these links, which will bring you to the PowerPoints, which we saw right here, or the Google Slides documents, where you can see each entry in detail. Now, this again is going to be a really hard bout, because there are such incredible models showcased here. I am so excited to see exactly which models will be moving on, because there are some expert level building techniques being used in each of the models here. It is very exciting, because every single one of the categories, although they were pretty much randomized, I literally threw these 60 numbers into a random generator and it spit this out, all have some fantastic and great entries in every single one. So this is gonna be a hard competition. So the way this works is that you specifically go through and you can actually look at every single one of the entries in greater detail. If you want to see them in even more detail, you can actually click on the link with the name of the actual person there, so the name of the builder. You can go ahead and click the link and see the original post. So let's say, for example, I want to check that out. I can simply click on the link and it will show me the original post and everything else related to the model itself. Now, of course, after you have made your decision as to what your top 3 favorites are, simply click on the voting link and that will bring you to the Google Forms. This again will be held exactly the same as previous Canon and Fanon contests, where you actually select out of the 20 entries which is your number 1 favorite, your number 2 favorite, and your number 3 favorite, and submit. And again, as I mentioned, the top 4 from every single one of these semifinals rounds will be moving on to the finals round. giving us a total of 12 finalists in a few days. Again, please let me know down in the comments below if you do have any questions. One thing I do want to address is that unfortunately it was our mistake. One builder actually does have 2 entries, which you may notice. The same builder has 2 different entries here. That was simply just an oversight by myself and the review team. We had to manually assign one of their entries to the large category because they submitted one large and one small, and we felt that both were actually quite large. So LEGO Bionicle 2017 does have 2 entries. Thankfully, they are very, very different from each other, so it's not the biggest deal in the world. I just want to mention it just in case you notice and wonder, hey, how was someone able to submit twice? That was how. It was our mistake. One was supposed to be small, but we figured we'd move it up to the large just to give it a fair bout with the rest of the large competitions. Here's the second one, as you can see right here. And so without further ado, I think that about sums up exactly how the voting works here. I again am incredibly excited to see the turnout here because just look at the variety and amazing build structures of all of these models, whether people are making things that relate to real world animals or they're coming up with their own things and putting a technological flair on the animals themselves. This is one of the most anticipated contests yet, at least for me personally, because simply I just can't wait to build all the winners. And who knows, maybe if I'm inspired enough, I may build more than just the top 2 winners. No promises, but just wait and see, and we will see exactly what I decide to build myself. So really great to see also some art entries being thrown in as well. A lot of fantastic work here, and well done to everybody who entered. Thank you so much for entering the Dinosaurs of Bota Magna Fanon contest. So what are you waiting for? Go down to the bottom of each of these presentations and vote.
Alright, so with that, we've taken a brief look at all 3 of these semifinals polls and how to use them. Again, everything is linked in the description below, and now it is time to go and vote. This is going to be really tough because there's so many amazing entries in every single one of the groups that I honestly had a very hard time myself just going through them and picking my top 3 favorites. But I am sure that you will be able to, and again, this is just for semifinals. The real hard part is going to come when we get to finals, and you're going to have to choose between 12 of the best and brightest dinosaur entries for the 2 final winners. And so, what are you waiting for? Let's see you at the polls. Thank you so much, and stay tuned, like and subscribe for even more LEGO news, reviews, discussion, and analyses coming your way very soon. Bye-bye for now.